tu enemigo es mi enemigo.
Se llama Safin.
¿Y qué quiere?
I am Berta from Cartelera, Spain.
Nice to meet you, Berta. Mucho gusto. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Most of the times, a hero is as good as the villain he's running up against. And this is the farewell for Daniel Craig as James Bond. Did you feel the pressure?
Yes, of course I felt the pressure. It's one of the most iconic films of all time. This franchise, 007, James Bond, has been ingrained in our cinematic fabric for decades, and it's not going anywhere. So, you know, if you're gonna do it, you better do it right. So there's pressure, but at the same time, I thrive under pressure. I love working in chaotic situations, and when I know I have to bring my best and leave nothing on the table. And that's what you have to do when you're going against Bond and Daniel.
Kari Fukunaga, the director of the film, has stated that he hopes your villain will be one that is lasting in some way. Does that mean that the door is open for a comeback?
You know, I don't like to think about the future because then you can get your hopes up. And I like to definitely set my expectations low. It's difficult with this film to set any expectations low because I've seen it and it really had my heart pounding and put a smile on my face for the duration of the film. It's really a special send-off to Daniel. He's the one I wish would come back.
Yeah, it's sad that this is the last one.
We'll see. You never.
Yeah. You were asked some time ago and evaded the question. Then later, Fukunaga said, no way. But some fans are still holding on to the Dr. No theory, convinced that your character is secretly the classic villain. Do you think it's because Safin has some shared traits?
I guess because people keep bringing that up. So it definitely makes sense that they would see that. I like to keep teasing it because that means people can come to the theater and find out for themselves. Of course, you know, the things that make those villains so unique and classic is that they share a lot of similarities. So I can understand why someone might confuse the two or have that, yeah. You won't know until you see it. And that's what I would tell anyone who has that question. And you'll find out soon.
Debbie McWilliams, the casting director of the movie, has shared that she approached you after a Bohemian Rhapsody screening and that you didn't hesitate. Did you say yes to the offer without even knowing the specifics?
Yes, I said yes, and my agents worked extremely hard to make it work because I was still doing Mr. Robot. So I'm fortunate because if I didn't have this great team that I've been working with for so long that represent me, I wouldn't be able to have worked it out to be able to make it to London to shoot in between shooting scenes from Mr. Robot, and it was a really difficult feat to pull off, but they made it happen. With the help of everyone at MGM and Universal and Barbara and Carrie and Michael. It was a lot of work, but it paid off.
Just as Bohemian Rhapsody opened the door to the Bond saga for you, which opportunity would you jump into after Safin? Would you love to be part of another saga?
Yes, I would maybe, but something fresh, something new. I never thought I would say it, but I've been thinking about playing someone with a weapon in my hand and a lot of action, but something very elegant and sophisticated, fresh.
Thank you so much, Rami.
Thank you very much. Hope to see you in Spain soon.
That would be great. Kisses from Spain.
Encantado.
Igualmente.
He conocido a tu nueva 007. Es una joven que desarma a cualquiera.
Entiendo que le dispararas.
Bueno, todos lo intentan al menos una vez.